Hello, fourth hour. Miss Gomez here for reading and writing. And this lesson is for Tuesday the 31st. So we're going to start with our story. I'm going to read it out loud to you and you guys can follow along because I did make a copy for you guys. The story is Two Bear Cubs. Remember, yes, the other day we talked about the genre. It's a play because we know this. It has headings that tell you where the scenes begin, dialogue, talking between the characters, and stage directions. Then it tells you, lists all the characters in the story. So throughout the story, I'm going to ask you guys some questions, so please feel free to comment below. That'll make it even more fun because you guys will be participating. Okay. So here's the prologue. This is what the storyteller is going to say. Many snows have come and gone since this story was first told. My people, the Miwok, live in California's some in what is now called Yosemite Valley. We tell stories of the old days when animal people lived in the valley. One story begins with Mother Grizzly going to the river to catch fish for herself and her cubs. Scene 1. And the setting. The setting is remember where the story takes place. So it's in a forest, mountain, open sky, dotted with clouds, blue cloth painted. It kind of tells you how they decorated the setting. So Mother Grizzly enters. Older brother. Don't be afraid of a little water, younger brother. I'm not, older brother. Children, stop scaring away the fish, or we will have nothing to eat. Out of the water now. They obey, but manage a last splash or two. I want you to gather berries, but stay close and do not go down river. Strange things happen there. So Mother Grizzly moves to the stage left. The cubs move right. While playing and pushing each other, a berry bush appears. Look at these berries. Older brother picks and eats them greedily. They are so sweet. Taste them. So while I'm reading, I'm not going to read the part of who's reading it. You guys can follow along. That might confuse you. So I'll just read what they're saying. So the first question, what is the setting? And how do you know? Okay, think about that and comment below. We should take them back to Mother. When older brother ignores him, the younger cub begins eating berries too. Suddenly he rubs his stomach. I have eaten too many. Older brother, we will bring some back later. Oh, I am full too. Let's see what is downriver. The younger brother is worried. We are not supposed to go there. I see only the river, trees and stones. What is there to fear? So younger brother follows. I'm tired. The hot sun and my full belly make me want to sleep. A nap would be good. See that big flat rock? It looks so warm. Let's rest there. So they lie down side by side, stretch, and fall asleep. And then, read this one. The cubs fall asleep on the stone, but the stone was the seat of a mountain. As they slept, the stone grew bigger and bigger, higher and higher. Uh-oh, a hawk comes. He flies past the rock, looks at the sleeping cubs, and then flies back off stage. Meanwhile, Mother Grizzly wondered what had become of her cubs. So what did the two cubs' actions tell you about the kind of characters they are? And what do you think they're going to do next? So now we are on scene 2. Fox and Badger on stage. So they're going to be in the next scene. Older brother, younger brother. Mother Grizzly sees Fox and Badger. Fox, Badger, have you seen my cubs? No, I have been helping Badger build a new home. Neither of us have seen them. We will help you look for them. So Fox, Badger, and Mother Grizzly search to the right. Mother Deer and Fawn enter. Fox, Badger, and Mother Grizzly return to the stage and discover Mother Deer and her 2 fawns. Mother dear, my little ones are missing. Have you seen them? They have not yet come by while my children and I were grinding acorns, but we will help you find them. So Mother Deer and Fawns rise and they help to look. Then they meet Mountain Lion carrying a load of firewood. So, what new characters are introduced into scene 2? What do they show about the social relationship among the animals in the community? So, how do they communicate with each other, and how does this show how they interact with each other? Mountain Lion, we are looking for my lost cubs. I will help you find them. All move to the stage while Mouse enters. Mouse is weaving a basket. The group at the stage right moves left and sees Mouse. Mouse, have you seen my cubs? We have searched everywhere for them. We have looked in hollow logs and caves and in the berry patch and the honey tree. No, but I will help you. Perhaps they went down river. I warned them not to go there. So Mother Deer is patting Mother Grizzly's shoulder and glancing at her own fawns. Sometimes our little ones do not listen very well. I agree that we should look down river. So the animals move slowly toward the mountain. Look, everyone, there's a mountain where there was only a stone before. So all slowly raise their heads as they scan the mountain from base to summit. As they do, Hawk enters, flapping his wings. I see Hawk. Hawk, have you seen my lost cubs? They are asleep on the strange new mountain. Please fly to my children, wake them, and help them find their way down. So how do Hawk's actions contribute to the sequence of events in the story? Okay, another question to think about. So Hawk Pitamonimes flying towards cubs and being blown back by mountain winds. After several tries, he speaks to those below. The wind will not let me reach your little ones. Someone will have to climb up and rescue them. One by one, the animals tried to reach the cubs. Mother Grizzly tried several times, but always tumbled back. Mouse jumped from stone to stone, but quickly got scared and jumped back down. Fox did even better, but none succeeded. Even Mountain Lion failed. When Mother Grizzly sees this, she begins to weep. The other creatures gather around to console her. Unnoticed by them, Measuring Worm enters. And remember to be looking throughout the story for vocab, because we'll be reviewing those as well. Mountain Lion, you are the best climber and were my best hope. There was no one now who can save my cubs. I will try, said the worm. So, like I said before in the vocab, console, that's a vocab word. What does that mean? Okay, think about it. Foolish Measuring Worm, do you think you can do what the rest of us has failed to do? Tatakana, your name is longer than you are. My people call Measuring Worm Tatakana, which means little curl stretch. He moves by stretching ta, then curling talk the way a caterpillar moves. I welcome your help. To talk, the other animals sit, staring at the mountain, watching as the worm stretches and curls in a climbing motion. To talk, to talk. Scene 3. In time, Measuring Worm climbed even higher than Mountain Lion. He climbed so high that the animals below could no longer see or hear him. Sometimes he could grow afraid and stop when he saw how high he had climbed and how much higher he had to go. Then he thought about poor Mother Grizzly, so worried at the bottom of the mountain. He thought about the cubs in danger at the top. Then he found his courage again and continued to climb, all the while crying, to talk, to talk, to talk. So what kind of character is Measuring Worm? And what clues in the story tell you this? Wake up! Younger brother, something terrible has happened. Look how high we are. We're trapped here. We will never get back to our mother. They have forgotten Measuring Worm. Don't be afraid. I have come to guide you safely down the mountain. Just follow me and do as I say. We will follow the safe path that brought me here. I am afraid I will fall. I am scared too. Surely Mother Grizzly's children are not so afraid, for she is the bravest creature in the valley. We are grizzlies. We are brave. We will follow you. They pantomime, following a safe path in a single file, with Measuring Worm leading, older brother following, and younger brother behind. Below, Fox suddenly spots something, stands up, and looks more closely. Mother Grizzly, look! Measuring Worm is guiding your cubs down the mountain. All animals look where Fox is pointing. Be careful, my children. Trust Measuring Worm. He has brought them safely this far. He will not fail you now. So the animals continue to watch. They slowly lower their gaze to follow the climbers as they come down the mountain. At last, the cubs and Measuring Worm make a final leap from the mountain to the ground. The cubs run to their mother. Mother Grizzly gives them a big hug, and she pushes them away and shakes her finger at them. Both of you have been very naughty. Look at the trouble and worry you have caused us all. You did not listen to me and went where you were not supposed to go. I'm sorry. I won't do it again. I will never disobey you again. Be sure that you remember what happened today, but do not cry, little ones. It has ended well thanks to the help and courage of Measuring Worm. The animals gathered around Measuring Worm and congratulate him. Then all the animals decided to call the new mountain Tutakanala, which means Measuring Worm's stone. This was to honor the heroic worm who did what no other creature could do. He saved 2 bear cubs. The mountain held his name for many years until newcomers named the mountain El Capitan. We, Miwok, still call the mountain Tutakanala to this day. The end. Okay, so one last question. In which scene of the play is the story's problem solved? Okay, and explain. So remember to drop your comments. So that was the story for the week. The next thing that you will do is your vocab. So you have 10 vocab, and remember to keep your copy all week because you will need them. For today, you are going to write sentences for your vocab on a sheet of paper. Okay? So you should have 10 sentences. So use every word, vocab word in a sentence. And then for your grammar worksheet today, you have adjectives in sentences. So you are going to read the examples in the box. Remember, adjective is a describing word. You're going to read these sentences and find the words that tell about how things taste, smell, or feel. So draw a circle around the adjective. There's only 5 of them you need to do. And then last, you have your organizer. Remember, labeled spring break. If you didn't fill this out Monday, you will fill it out and you will write spring break looks like, jot down ideas, what it sounds like, and what it feels like. Using this, remember, do not throw this because you'll need it all week. After you fill this out, you're going to start your writing on a sheet of paper. Okay? So the first paragraph, you'll write on your sheet of paper what spring break looks like, what it sounds like, and what it feels like. So you should have 3 paragraphs on your sheet of paper. And this will be your draft, okay? Your first starting of your writing. So remember to not hold on to your story, hold on to your vocab, hold on to your organizer because you will need them all week. So I hope you guys have an awesome day, and I will see you on Wednesday.